Good day, guys. Had a pretty awesome day today. I went to see Ian at Beaver, so we hung out with him and his boy for a couple hours. As you can see, I picked up a few things. I ended up, what did I get? I got fish oil, fox urine, long distance call, raccoon lure. It's a new beaver caster I'm going to try out. And I got to do a raccoon job here in the next little bit, so I picked up some raccoon bait. I'm going to try this. This is Tropical Blue Balls. It's Glow DP bait. I've never heard of it, I've never used it, but this stuff smells actually quite good. So we're going to give her a whirl, see if we can't catch a couple of raccoons. Obviously I picked up flagging tape. I always use that to flag my snares. Another box of gloves. The guy can never have too many gloves, or I can't anyways. And I picked up some wax for my dry dirt. I think I'm going to wax half of it, and as long as I can just run the dry dirt without any issues, I'm going to try and do that. But if I do have issues where stuff's freezing, at least I'll have some dried or wax dirt that I can replace it with. Got a bag of sheep's wool. Basically I'm going to use that for my dirt holes and use it as a lure holder. That's why I got it. It's going to be a little bit of a peel, and just the smell that comes with it will actually be kind of a lure in its own right that way. So I've never had one before. It's a 2-inch dirt hole auger, and I tried it out tonight. It works pretty damn good actually, so I'm pretty thankful I got that. It's going to be a lot easier than the way I was doing it. And these are power rams. So obviously I use the number 1 in the wolf ram for coyotes. This is what they call a ram number 2. So for any of you guys that are familiar with the power rams, this has a different trigger system on it. So it's kind of neat. So here obviously is your snare, and it just hooks in through here. But the thing with this, I've got my safety on, so I'm not going to fully fire it, but obviously you're going to pull it. But this trips quite a bit faster than, say, a coyote ram or a wolf ram. It's just a little bit different setup. It's kind of neat how they have done it this way. I didn't realize that's how they were set up. So things you can target with this would be like red fox, lynx, raccoon, stuff like that. Otter, I guess you could do. So yeah, I'm gonna use them for raccoons. See if I can't snag a couple. And this is probably the absolute best part of the whole day, because this is a mini ram, so it's smaller obviously than the number 2. And Ian gave this to my son. I have a 10-year-old boy, and Ian said he could have this to snare some rabbits in the winter. So my little boy is tickled pink. When we got home tonight, he wanted to go out and set some rams for rabbits tonight. And I said, well, no, we probably better wait till winter. We'll find their trails and see if we can't snare a couple for him. He wants to skin them out, or help me, I guess, do it with me and skin it out, and he wants to tan them so that he can put them in his room. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you very much, Ian, for this. You made him a pretty happy boy today. So another thing in this video, I'm going to show you guys some footage. I got Mama Bear to film. It's nothing specific. I just told her to film all over the store, whether we're talking or not, just kind of show you guys what he's got. He's got a hell of assortment of stuff. He expanded and he built onto it, and I haven't been there since he has expanded. So he's got a wide variety of all sorts of goodies. So I'll show you guys some clips of that, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Thanks again for coming back and checking out the channel. So okay, today we're located in Ryan, Saskatchewan, but you have 2 other stores. Where are they located?
One's in Rocky Mountain House, Alberta.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's called Tackles and Trails.
Okay.
And the other one is in Dryden, Ontario. It's known as the Palace.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a hunting store and everything.
So anybody in Alberta that wants to pick up any gear, you can supply them as well, I guess, say, with everything. Okay, perfect.
And we mail out and ship everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I've talked to a few of my buddies, my trapper buddies. They say that they've ordered from you. So this is a Bridger. Jamie's uncle has some of these that he uses because raccoons keep tearing his corn patch apart.
Another good little trap.
What is this, a Duke?
That's the Duke.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're stiff.
They hold them good.
They put double swivels on. Well, I'm guessing he's
Yeah, they should have. Yeah.
probably rolling around in there.
Yeah.
And that's another Bridger. What
That's
is
no BS.
Oh, I've never heard of them. Well, they're not as stiff as the Duke.
Not
The Duke's
quite,
got a pretty strong.
Then you put little caps in them.
Keep the mice
Cut
out
the
of
mice out, a little bit of moisture out, maybe the rain blocks.
Yeah.
And then make sure you tie that to something though too, because the raccoon will take it away.
To take it.
He'll carry it back to his house.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it'll keep the mice out, keep some of the rain and stuff out. So what's the advantage to this being open here?
Just their style.
It's just the way they built it. So that's the MB550. I hear lots of guys talking about it. I see lots of guys converting to these pans. I don't know if it's a just different setup they like them because the way the night latch is or something on them. They
But
talk
pick up the Duke 550 beside it there. No,
one over. Here, this is the new Duke 550. Yeah. I hear guys talk about them.
well, compared to the 650 or 550.
They're definitely smaller than what I see. I
Yeah.
thought they were when
But they're identical traps almost.
that's what some guys are saying.
Yeah, that's why they kind of a little bit old.
They say these are beefier than they figured they would be.
Well, yeah, the Duke upped it a bit, so.
Because this will be the first season guys
Yeah.
are running these, I think.
Yeah. See, Duke's traps used to be like this, you know, offset, chain, and just kind of
They
cheapy.
put the gear on.
Is there some of those 2s and 4s in there?
No.
Oh, okay.
And now they upped it, they called it the Pro Series. And you can four coil them
Well,
if you need.
You can four coil them, yeah.
You know, there's room. Victor doesn't leave room for four coiling. So.
Yeah, but they changed it. They put their base plate
In
on
center,
it.
which
Yeah,
where it should be.
where it should be, yeah. What is this? Kind of.
That's a 650.
That looks like a beefy set of jaws on
650 cast, and then they come with a steel jaw and have them laminated too.
Oh yeah, okay.
Same setup basically as the MB750s.
Yeah.
A tad small.
Yeah, they seem pretty beefy actually. I've never run any of them. I've always had the Bridgers. Like when I was young, I had Duke number 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Can't use them anymore because they're not offset. And then I've had Victor number 3 long springs. I think number 4s.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I used to do hay sets. I would actually stake a bait to the ground and then just with the drags all the way around. So,
Do 2 and 4.
well, these jaws seem a little light compared to that.
They are
MB,
Duke.
eh?
It's just a little lighter jaws there. Well, that's a cast jaw.
But that's what I was gonna
So,
say. That's a cast jaw,
But
yeah.
you compare that to a Bridger number 3,
Yeah.
and it's like the same thing.
Yeah. Here's a Bridger number 3.
Yeah,
Well, what's the difference really?
that's right.
You know, it's pretty much identical.
So those springs aren't super heavy.
No, that's
But-
okay.
but
All the usually
They're
the-
pretty. There's enough holding power there, though.
Yeah.
Definitely. These all double swiveled or single? Oh no, they are double. Yeah.
And that number 2 is the same as Bridger's number 2.
The jaws look identical to the Bridger number 2.
Exactly.
Like
What did I
they
do
look
here?
absolutely identical.
1.5. Here's 2 Canadian jaw, but I mean,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Yeah. So why do they call that the Canadian jaw? Just because it has an extra.
Top and bottom lamination.
Oh, it does have the bottom too. I
Yeah.
thought it just had the top.
Top and
Okay.
bottom, and they're certified.
Yeah. So, okay, you say certified. So then the Bridger Where's the bridger right here? Is it a bridger
Yeah.
3? It's a 3.
With
So that's not considered
the- Not certified yet,
not certified yet, but that one is
but legal use, just not
legal.
certified.
Yeah, legal to use, just not certified.
This one is the Bridger number 3 Canadian jaw, certified, legal use.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't
It's
realize
just the extra bar.
they didn't have it on the bottom. Just see the wider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they could come up with a law that just says, okay, your jaws have to be so thick,
Yeah.
top or bottom lamination, whatever you want to do would be probably better.
Okay, so with the bridges that I have, can I buy a kit and weld them on myself to make them legal?
Well, that's the thing, is it, because now you could do it to almost any trap. So that's what they got to
Technically,
find out, is that, say, if you will do it to a Duke that looks identical to a Bridger,
Yeah.
and top and bottom laminations, why is it not certified? And that's
Yeah,
the question that
okay.
we're waiting to see.
To find out.
And if you do it yourself, is it still legal than coming from factory?
Right. Yeah, because everybody's gonna do it a little different. It might not be up to par with some guys.
So they got to make their laws that way and go from there. But lamination kits, yeah, they're right here.
Oh yeah, you guys sell them. Okay. These are my absolute favorite trap. TS85.
That's all we use for like old Beaver.
I absolutely love them.
Guys still like the old, you know, the Bridger, the 4s, double long spring.
Yeah, I've got some of
But,
those.
you know, it's just the size and everything. Why not go to something a little bigger?
I found this easier for me to bed. But
They sit nicer.
yeah, nice big pen. I think this is the first trap I ever bought from you that was dogless. And ever since then, I'll never go back to a dog.
No, they're nicer. Yeah.
To me, they're a lot nicer. Yeah.
See, then there's the Montana number 3. Laminated tops for the dog.
Yeah.
The only part holding onto the jaw.
Oh,
So
they have a
the freeze point is next to nothing compared
Yes.
to,
yeah.
you know, you got half an inch almost to
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never seen that.
a 1/16 of an inch.
I kind of like the idea of that. See, some guys
Smaller pan. You don't need a big pan.
are talking about the travel. They don't like the travel at the end of your pan on the bridges. So what they're doing is they're filing a little bit of that night latch off, just so that your travel isn't there.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of these. I kind of like the idea of that.
They're
There isn't. That's night latch from factory. Like that's pretty cool.
No,
I wonder if these springs would come off.
they won't move.
You don't think they would move?
They're in here. They're in there.
Because that spring kit I bought from you last year, when I four-coiled my other ones, it actually had a piece you hammer
Yep.
on over top.
There is those. Yeah.
Because I've heard guys talk before about how these springs will come off on some traps. I don't
well,
know
it's
what.
just if the coyote's sitting there chewing it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
On their own,
that way.
they won't come off. It's having the coyote chew there. If they're caught in there for a long time and then chewing. They're
Yeah,
gonna
I
chew on the
guess.
trap.
Oh, and here's your tester for testing how many pounds your trap fire's at.
Yep.
And you got all kinds of lures and stuff. A guy.
Yeah, go stick your head in. the-
Oh, I'm gonna go look at them. I don't know if I'll stick my head in the lure.
Temperatures at 15 degrees. That's weather. Now it's sports. Here's Benny Walchuk.
So you got all the goodies to make all your own lures and stuff too then?
Everything you need.
You wanna come in here, Jay? Yeah, show them this.
First win of the championship. They're back at it at 12:32 catching time.
You got all kinds of
The
stuff.
defending champions from Newfoundland, the Galway Hitmen. Meanwhile, the Western Hockey League preseason continues tonight with 6 games on the tap. The Seattle Thunderbirds will be at Vancouver to take on the Giants. So it's just
Got a whole line.
Warriors at 3 o'clock.
And this
for
is
a
what all your urines and stuff.
Portland, Saskatoon will visit Regina. The Giants guys, the Americans visit Everett for the corner.
So these are oils for bear baiting? Or what is this stuff?
No, there's also
Or is it for making lures? and
making
stuff?
lures and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like golden cherry oil and stuff. That's good for raccoons. They like the sweet smell. And bears. Caramel essence oil. It's pure caramel basically.
Put on your ice cream?
You could do that there. And yeah, they stick that in the baits.
Oh, yeah.
They like that. Put it on the oats.
Yeah, I guess. Keep that aroma. So you got H stands. So these are for what? Probably 280s or these
Yeah, those are 280 ones probably.
280s?
330s are outside. I got up to 12-inch now. The big Savages, you could use those. I got the H stands for them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Tall and short now.
And you can bet them like solid in there. Once
Yeah.
you step on them, they're pretty solid, or they seem pretty solid.
Yep. We already had some of the double ones,
Yeah.
the tall ones with double, and the odd time you get 2 beavers in there at once, well, it's going to pull it over because you got
Oh, yeah.
two
that's
60-pound beavers in there. It's a lot of weight,
I've
and that
actually
thing's
never
just in the
seen,
mud.
never seen anybody catch on the doubles like that.
Yep.
I've seen guys wire them to poles like that and
Mm-hmm.
catch, but never on a H stand that way. Same idea, I guess.
So I know we did a few times. When we have the double, we'd stick a rod through the springs too yet,
Oh, yeah.
just the extra support.
Little support, little extra support.
Because usually when you're doing that, you're in deeper water, so the mud,
Yeah.
you're not going to get the good.
Not the good
You
solid
can't
ground.
get down any further than a foot and a half or whatever it's on there. So
Yeah, that beaver mud,
still the-
everybody knows what that's like. It's kind of nasty stuff. Well, you've expanded the place since I've been here last. That's pretty nice back here. Did you shoot the bull?
no, that's someone else who went to Africa.
Oh,
I never got to go to Africa. Well, I could have gone, but I just didn't want to sit in a plane for 45 hours.
yeah. So you guys sell all different kinds of fur.
Yeah, taxidermy ready or wall hangers, whatever you need.
That's pretty awesome. You got a good assortment in here. So what is, this is a Fisher, is it not? What does it say here? Yeah.
Smaller one, I've seen some bigger ones.
Oh, and you've got ermine or weasels. Have you ever flushed a badger?
No,
I hear they're terrible. I've never done it. but I
I've never
hear-
done a badger. I always thought, well, why would I do a badger? But
Yeah, I have never trapped them.
yeah, no, actually, we don't have very many around here. So
Oh, you have lynx here as well. You guys have a bobcat or
bobcat, I don't have right now.
you got wolves,
Enough wolves, foxes, everything else we should have.
wolverines. You
Wolverine,
got all
yeah.
kinds of goodies. Yeah, that's all. Oh yeah, it's good. It's cutter on it.
Oh, the cutter, and that's nice for anything. The bear snare cable and stuff like that. That's all I use it for.
Is
Cutter.
it
Well, that's
cut
what I was
pretty?
using right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess.
And there you go.
Because I'm just using these cutters.
And that's hard on the 3/16 stuff.
Yeah,
Do by hand.
being heavier and you gotta kind of.
And this is nice because I make all my snare cables at 11 feet.
Oh yeah.
So I did one already. So there's 22 feet. So pull that out. That's
Pretty
done.
slick.
No measuring tape, nothing.
Yeah. That's pretty slick.
The counter's very nice.
Yeah, then everything's the same and you're good to go. You can make a lot of snares or a lot of anchors in a hurry.
Oh, exactly. I gotta make more yet. Tie downs for bears, snares.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty exciting to walk up though when you see a bear in a
Oh,
foot
yeah.
snare, hey?
Yeah, you gotta try it. I got my bait out right now, so next
Oh.
week here I'll start putting my traps out again.
Oh yeah.
So we film it, so he's got the camera this weekend, so
Okay.
I'll wait till he's back. We got one in May here. May 5th, I think it was, or whatever.
They get
Once
pretty
there.
spooky once they see that you're there.
No, I drove up and he kind of looked. And, okay, he knew I was coming, and
Yeah.
he just laid down.
Oh, really?
And that's the hardest part. Now, where do you shoot? Where's the vitals?
Yeah, you want
'Cause
him
he's
to
all
stand
crunched
up.
down, and he wouldn't stand up. He just sat.
Oh God, really?
He's looking at me. I didn't want to shoot him in the head because I wanted the skull.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
You got to
Yeah.
kind of wait from the stand, then make sure you can
Yeah.
get a good shot. Yeah.
exactly. I kind of just more or less this is where it should be. So it was
Oh.
all right. But
Yeah, that'd be exciting to
Well,
do that. I think. But and we can snare as many bears as we want, hey? Or is
Yeah.
there a
No.
limit to what you can snare?
no, per trapper there isn't.
Yeah,
Because we got
okay.
too many bears.
Yeah.
So.
Because I'd heard they were talking that was it next year? Maybe we'd be able to shoot 2 bears with 1 tag.
Yeah, that's because again.
I don't know if that's right. That's just kind of
They were talking about
yeah.
that. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but so.
I know they were talking about giving the youth a free bear tag.
Oh, really?
But then, so you take your son out hunting, he shoots
Yeah.
his first bear.
Yeah.
I want a rug made out of it.
Oh.
Now it's $2,000 for a rug. Now you're swearing at the guy because he's.
See, I heard that you used to be able to buy an open season elk tag and you'd get a bear tag with it years ago. This is
Yeah.
like quite
Yeah,
a few
used to
years
do
ago,
stuff like
but
that.
that's before I guess I ever bought them. I guess, but
No, there's just too many out there. I mean, he's got a bear bait here just 3 miles out of town. I'm sure there's 20 bears.
oh, you guys
20
have
different
bears here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we've had a few bears in town too, and we normally never ever
Yeah.
have bears. I shouldn't say in town, but in the area, I guess.
Like, we don't hunt far. His site is like 3 miles, mine's maybe 4 miles.
Oh, you're
We
close.
go for our moose, it's all within 5 miles. Elk
Well,
within
that's all right.
10 miles maybe.
It's
So
time to pick up and move.
we just don't have our mule deer here. So we got to drive for that. So, but they're coming. I mean, there's a few.
Well,
around,
there's probably a few around.
but no season yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some. The zone neighboring us, if you get drawn for antlerless, you can shoot 2 does, but in our zone you can only shoot 1.
Yeah.
They don't think the numbers are up quite as high, but. Are these wolfman or not? What are they called?
Wolfang.
Wolfang. Yeah.
These are wolfang.
So what the hell are these?
Bullet points.
Because this would work pretty good for frozen ground.
Mm-hmm. They are probably the better ones for frozen ground.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
You can get the finned ones.
Because a guy might be able to pull these back out. and
These ones you can pull out.
reuse them.
They have 2 spots.
Oh.
Same idea. Yeah.
So you would just put a second cable with
Yep.
just your
Just
anchor
another
to pull it out.
2 ends and make sure the one end is the right end you touch your trap to.
Yeah, that's right. Because you'd want it here,
Yep.
and then you can pull off of.
The fin
Bottom.
or the wolfangs do work nice in the ground too. In frozen, they're heavy. But then
Oh
you
yeah.
can't get them out.
Yeah. See, that's what guys say that they have trouble pulling them, so they make a homemade puller.
Or if you can't pull it out in winter time, go back to the night.
Where was this?
Ground conning. Great for gophers. They're tricky to set.
Yeah, careful.
You might hit your finger. I would be watching your fingers close. Because actually you gotta probably file it down a little bit. They should have a better safety on it.
Oh yeah, it might be a little tricky.
Yeah, that would, but they work great for gophers. Then they got
That's
they
kinda
have the
neat.
different sizes, but it's hard to get them. They don't make them all.
What company makes these?
RBG or something.
Yeah, it says right there, RBG. You got all kinds of goodies. So,
Everything you need.
what is this trap? What is that?
That's the Coral number 2 or 1.
I've never seen that.
That's also a good Martin trap. A little trickier to set. And it sits basically like this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So then you can hang it in the tree,
yeah,
and Martin put your bait on there.
Yeah.
Martin comes and grabs it.
and it fires.
Fire.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before. They work well.
They do, yeah. Well, they're catching on slowly here. Guys still like their funny birds.
Yeah, well, tried and true.
Yeah.
These are the bronze.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Bridger brawn, right? Yeah. I actually thought the pan would be a little bigger, but you probably wouldn't want a huge pan on it because you wouldn't want him to set it off on the edge of the trap. You'd want him committed
Exactly.
once it fires, I guess. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was pretty awesome to be hanging out with Ian today, looking at all the good stuff. If you guys ever need anything, check him out. Check him out online. Give him a call. He'll help you out with anything you need. With that, guys, hope you enjoyed that. So, thanks again for tuning in. Until the next time.